radio for the masses.
Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army.
If the game is rigged, change the game. Game changer.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
This is Fade to Black with your host, Jimmy Church, on the Game Changer Radio Network and KGRA, the Global Radio Alliance.
I need your help to get to the year 1985.
You're listening to Fade to Black with Jimmy Church on the Game Changer Network.
All right. Happy Father's Day, everybody. Happy Father's Day. And this is a very, very special live stream busting out across all of my social media right now. And again, happy Father's Day. And with me right now is Billy Carson. Billy, say hello to everybody.
Hello. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to you, Billy. And it's great to see you. Great to hear you. Okay. Now, Billy, I don't have your microphone. No. Okay. You fix your microphone. I think that is your laptop. So here we are. This is live. Billy and I, this is what's funny. Billy and I just did another live stream out across Forbidden Knowledge. And we did that, and that was great. That was perfect. Billy sounded amazing. And then I bring him on to Fade to Black, and I got no audio.
The music is loud. You have the music on.
The music is off.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, now talk to me.
Testing, 1, 2. I didn't change anything. I'm still...
Okay, all right, well, let's just do this. Oh, Billy, happy Father's Day, my friend.
Hey, thank you, man. Happy Father's Day. It's been a great day.
Yeah, it's been a great day. And we are here to announce to everybody our conference that we have coming up. It is July 17th. It's coming up, I can't believe, in less than a month now. And we have the best of the best presenting on this 11-hour, day-long live stream. We have Richard Dolan. We have Nick Pope. We have Linda Moulton Howe. We have Lue Elizondo. We have yourself, of course, Billy, and I am going to be there presenting too as well. And we set all of this up, everybody, to time after the UAPTF report releases, and then to bring on the best of the best to discuss disclosure and what it means to the world. Pretty excited about this, Billy.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be great. A lot of people are really going to be curious as to what this report is going to disclose, if anything. I think it will give us some disclosure, but a lot of it will be redacted, in my personal opinion. There'll be a lot of question marks as to what it truly really does mean. And so I believe that this panel that we've put together of speakers in this virtual conference is going to really help to bring true, real disclosure to the world and give us a better understanding from different perspectives as to what is going on and what will go on moving forward into the future.
And what is important here is this. We wanted to not only bring the best and the brightest forward about this, but we have not only the UAPTF and the Department of Defense and what is going on right now with this, and the Pentagon and the DIA, the Defense Intelligence Agency, putting this report together. But that is Lue Elizondo, who has been out there not only pushing for this and behind the scenes is a part of all of what is happening right now in disclosure and Washington, D.C. But his presentations and statements on the worldwide media stage is one thing, but bringing him out into this conference and answering questions about disclosure after the report is released, that is something that needs to be heard. by this community and everybody else. And so that segment of the conference is going to be myself and Lue, and I am going to be able to ask him the questions that need to be asked that won't necessarily be, something from the mass media where it's a narrow focus and their knowledge of the UFO and extraterrestrial and UAP topic. The way that you and I deal with it in this community, we're going to ask a different set of questions. And that's what we're going to do with Lue on July 17th.
Yeah, that's going to be amazing because people have only heard, like you said, one particular line of questioning, and he's been answering the same questions over and over again. And in this, it's almost, obviously the mainstream media, they have their guidelines that they have, their parameters that they have to fit into. But this conference is our own private conference, and those parameters, so to speak, they're dropped. You'll be able to really ask him questions that he's probably never been asked on mainstream before. And, and he's agreed to be a part of this conference because he wants to be a part of talking about this topic in a way that I think will help to enlighten more people and bring forth more disclosure to people as well. So I'm looking forward to hearing his take on everything and the depth of this report coming out, as well as all the other amazing researchers and speakers that are going to be in this conference along with us.
And this is the reality of it. I was speaking to Linda Moulton Howe yesterday about this conference, and she said to me, Billy, she said, Jimmy, this is a world-class, high-class event. I've never been a part of anything like this before, and I am so proud to be a part of it. And bringing Linda on, who has 5 decades of research and journalism trying to get to these answers, and at this point in human history with disclosure, this is an important time for her and an opportunity to come out and speak about what this means today and what disclosure means to her personally and what it means to the world. And then you look at, Richard Dolan, who wrote AD After Disclosure with Bryce Zabel, one of the most important books in all of ufology, and it's a reference guide today that is referred to by so many researchers. But Richard has been pushing for this. And what an important voice, an opportunity to have Richard come on and speak to the world after this report is released and where we are today with disclosure. And it's just incredible. And then you think about Nick Pope and his presence not only in the national media, but what his gig was at the Ministry of Defense. And today he has become, by and large, the face of ufology on all of the late night talk shows and national media. Well, disclosure means a lot to Nick, and he has been discussing this. But what's his take now?
Exactly.
I'm so interested in this, and yours, your take on disclosure, Billy. Here you are with this opportunity to sit at the table with all of these great researchers and personalities, but you are part of this community, and your efforts with disclosure cannot be measured. But this is an important day for you, July 17th, isn't it?
Huge, huge day. As you know, I've been pushing for disclosure for a very, very long time. And I've taken the angle of going to the ancient civilization route to explain or kind of correlate the ancient technologies to what we see in terms of our UFOs and advanced technologies today, and trying to show people that what we're seeing now has been around for millennia, if not even eons. And so now finally, getting this report, getting some of this disclosure, being able to digest it, analyze it, and some of the new information that I'm going to bring forward in this workshop or this conference coming from the Mars Perseverance rover, I think it's going to be a little stunning and shocking for a lot of people. And I think it's going to fall right in line with this disclosure conference.
Now, I want to give everybody a little behind-the-scenes information. It's always fun to discuss this. Billy and I have been working together for a number of years now, and everybody knows that. But we got the idea about this conference about a year ago as things started to heat up in the media and what was going on. And we worked on it. This didn't just appear in the last month. And we worked on it. And then about 6 months ago, Billy and I talked again and said, okay, you know what, let's get this done. And so as Billy and I talked about this and worked on it, we put together our list of who we wanted to present. Mm-hmm. It was the same names, right? It was like, well, that part's the easy part is done. We knew who we wanted from the beginning, and how exciting is that? We had the same vision, and here we are. We're less than a month out to this conference. Yeah, absolutely. Great names, great speakers, researchers. People have been into it for many years, all different perspectives. You know, our job as being in the media, I'm a journalist, you're a journalist. Our job as being in media is to give everyone a sort of a freedom of speech, per se. Let them to tell what they feel from their perspective, what they've learned, what they've come across, their theories, their understanding of things, as based on their many years of research digging into this topic, whereas a lot of people haven't been able to dig into this topic because we're too busy going to work, going to school, taking care of kids and everything else. Well, I think it's great that we were able to put this together with some of the top researchers in the world, people that have dedicated pretty much the majority of their lives now to this, and for them to come out from their perspective and give their information and let the people decide what resonates with them. And that's what's most important, because when you look at the diversity of everybody here, you know, with Richard Dolan and Nick Pope and Linda Moulton Howe and Lue Elizondo, yourself and myself, is that everybody has a different take, a different thing that they bring to the table. And I don't expect everybody to have the same opinions. That's fine. But for the audience, you're going to be able to hear from everybody at the same time what they think is going on with disclosure. And then, so we're going to do 10 hours, 2 hours each. Richard's going to have 2 hours, Nick Pope 2 hours, Linda Moulton Howe, and then and of course Billy. And then my 2 hour slot is going to be Lue and I sitting down, talking one-on-one, 3 weeks after this report is released, and what is Lue's position now, what was revealed in this, and he's going to be fielding the tough questions, but for once, I think also it's going to be a lot easier for him because the mystery of this report is going to be lifted, and the pop culture, the status quo, the world, the 7.5 billion beautiful souls on this planet are going to react a certain way to this. And now he's going to be able to look at it with a different lens and answer the questions and let us know where he's coming from, probably in a more relaxed mode. And we'll see what the future brings. And then the best part for me is after 10 hours, now Billy and I are hosting this event all day long, so we're going to be there from the beginning, right? We've got to introduce everybody first thing in the morning and everything all the way through, so 10 hours. After all of that, we're going to sit down, the six of us, and have a round table. And Billy, I hope we have a clash. I hope that there's a little bit of heated discussion, because that's how do I say this correctly? That's how you learn. Right. That's how you learn, Billy. You don't learn something from somebody that you agree with everything that they say. You learn when you disagree with somebody. Isn't that the way of the world? Oh, absolutely. Well, just for myself, neuroscience, applied neuroscience, MIT, the classes that I took there with Dr. Tara Swart, that's one of the actual topics or subjects that we studied and learned about at MIT
was understanding the art of disagreement, understanding the art of listening to someone else's side of the story, their opinion, how they feel about something, and actually letting that marinate for a minute before you even respond. And then coming back at them with a very respectful, logical response based off of how you feel, understand, or know, or based on your research or knowledge or lack thereof. And so you have this kind of a respectful debate. And it's the art of the debate that really kind of really excited me. And I've been trying to kind of really teach that to people, in social media, how to see something online and it not resonate with you, or maybe you think differently, or maybe you know differently about information, but how to respond respectively and have an active, respectful debate and still respect one another as peers. And that's what I think, and why I really love all the people on our panel, because I've been in TV shows with every single, except for Lue Elizondo, I've been in TV shows with every single one of these guests, even if we weren't there at the studio at the same time. I've been in probably 30 or 40 shows with every single one of them. So I've had a chance to look at them and hear their perspective on some of those shows even. And some of those perspectives on those TV shows, I may not have fully, totally agreed with at times, and so this is going to be great. I think this is what we need. And it's all about addressing the elephant in the room. It's all about getting it out there, laying it all out, and letting the people hear every different side, because no matter what, everyone's always going to have a slightly different opinion. It's never going to be 100% people on the same page, so to speak.
Yeah, and I have, it goes without saying, I've done, 2,000 interviews. 2,000. Yeah. And how many of those interviews have I agreed with a guest? Well, except for maybe John Anthony West, who's no longer with us. Yeah. But I probably don't agree with any of it. But that's not even the point. I listen, and I've learned from all of it. I joke all the time with my audience, and you and I were just in Laughlin, Nevada together, and one of the last week, and one of the things that I said constantly with, we're groups of friends and dinners with Richard Dolan, is that Richard and Richard says it, we don't agree on anything. Right. And I have done nothing but learn from the man. Yeah. And it goes both ways. He learns from not only myself, but from everybody else out there. We don't have all of the answers. And collectively, we can learn. And collectively, we can move this thing forward and get to the answers that we seek. Now, I want to say this to everybody. It's all simple. If you scroll down and you look at the video description box below, here right now, I'm speaking to say YouTube. There is a link right there, tickets and info. It'll take you straight over, and you can get everything that you need, all the info that you need. Get your tickets now. You can do that. Also, right after we're done here, I'll jump over to Facebook and get the links up in the comments section and get this into Facebook. I didn't do anything before we went live. I just went live. So hello to everybody on Facebook. If you're over on my website right now, hello to everybody. I don't know where else we're running video to. Oh, Vimeo. Hello to everybody on Vimeo. And, of course, YouTube. And I'm looking at the YouTube chat right now. And hello, everybody. You know what? Happy Father's Day. And I can guarantee you, they're fighting, debating, and learning over in the YouTube chat and over on Facebook, and that's how we all learn. But we'll get the links up, and I look forward to seeing everybody on July 17th. Billy, this is going to be one of those events that is going to be talked about for a long time.
Absolutely, and another thing I want to mention too, by the way. If somebody can't stay on for the whole 11 hours and they missed part of it, or they missed the entire event, but they paid for it, they'll be able to watch a free replay of this event for life. So they'll have their own special login, and they'll be able to watch it over and over again on Forbidden Knowledge TV, and they'll get that access to this particular pay-per-view video that nobody else can just watch for free. They will get it. They'll watch it on Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV. They can watch it on iOS and Android apps or the web. So they can watch it. There's many ways to watch it. And because it's so long, I've activated the function in the apps where you can actually download the video into your phone and watch it while you're on long flights. You're in areas where there's no Wi-Fi or downloadable information. There's no way you cannot watch the event. Okay.
Thank you so much, Billy, and thank you from the community and myself personally directly to you, my friend, because you give back. You are of service to others. That's what your focus is on, and that's what your life is about. And I can't thank you enough for everything that you have done, and for myself personally and my family, and of course this community. So we all thank you. It's just been a great friendship over the years. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you too, Jimmy.
And with that, Billy and I are going to check out and try to enjoy the rest of our Father's Day, but actually we got more work to do. The links are below. I'll get everything in YouTube. Just go down the video description box. Get your tickets today, and I'll head over to Facebook and everywhere else where this stream went out, and I'll get the links up as soon as I can in the next few minutes. With that, Billy, thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your Father's Day, my friend.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Billy Carson, Jimmy Church signing off. I'm just going to run some music because I don't know how else to do anything these days. And I'm just, I am a robot when I'm in my studio. I don't know what else to do. Thank you so much, Billy. It's going to be great.
Thanks, bro. See you later, man.
July 17th. The links are below. Richard Dolan, Nick Pope, Linda Moulton, Howe, Lue Elizondo, Billy Carson, and myself. 11 hours. It's the Disclosure Conference. I'll talk to you soon. Everybody have a great Father's Day. Thank you so much.